In today's video, I have 3 envelope ideas. Since you got to use as many envelopes and any kind and any size for the July Just Junk Journal Challenge, I have used 3 envelopes and I used 3 privacy envelopes in my design as well. You don't have to use privacy envelopes, but stay tuned. Hi everybody, it's Julie. Welcome to the Messy Desk, and today we have envelopes. So today's element for the July Just Junk Journal Challenge, I am going to be working with envelopes. You can use as many envelopes in your journal as you want to. You can use them however you want to, and you can use any kind, any size, and like I said, as many as you want to. And so we are to make 3 envelope uses. So you need to use an envelope at least 3 times in your journal, and that's for the envelope element. So I have a couple of ideas here, and I'm going to try and do things that are, a little different than what I usually do, but of course I have to make a double tuck. So I have pulled out that little stack of pages again, and I love this with the roses in the background. It's so beautiful, and so I thought this would be a great page for a double tuck. Well, usually we go like this and put the double tuck so that the envelope is on the inside. This becomes a page. Today I am going to go ahead and I am going to add my double tuck here. Okay, so my envelope flap is going to come over this page and it will open and close there. If you're here for the premiere, I'm waving hello, and say hello to Chip. Hi, Chip. Oh, Chip, Chip, Chip. So, so if you are here after the premiere, we'd love to welcome you. So come on over and say hello in the chat. Make sure you have the live chat turned on so you can see all of the conversation. It's a lot of fun, and who knows, if you're not sure what to make for dinner, we might be able to help you figure it out over there. We use the premiere format here at Dear Julie Julie with a new crafty video premiering every day at 10:30, and then while we're home, safer at home, we also have our Beginner's Junk Journal series at 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time weekdays. We'd love to have you join us at either one of those, and I'm just so very grateful that you have shown up to watch one of my videos, so thank you so much. So let's get back to that regular program. Now, to do something a little different, I am going to bring the cover page that I had cut the tag off of this one, and so I'm still trying to decide if, well, I know that this is going to go, the double tuck, this piece is going to go on here, okay? And you know what? And then we're just going to have a large pocket here, okay? So rather than having this flip open also, because then we have the possibility of, you're like going, what is she talking about? She's not finishing sentences. But I am going to go ahead and go around the edge. This is the paper that was inside, that was the first page and the last page of the book. So the inside cover pages, and they had these great pine cone designs on them, and I just thought they were awesome. So I made the bird tag out of these, and now we'll go ahead and so the bird tag came from that part, and now we're using this for a pocket. Okay, So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attach my my double tuck. So I'm going to do it on the flap. I'm going to add my line of glue there and my line of glue coming down there. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and I want this to come up and hug around the edge. Okay, so we have a place there, a place there, a place there. Okay, so that is our envelope double tuck. Okay, so that is actually good enough. That's what you need to do, is use your envelope somehow. Okay, so then there's several ways to use your envelope. Okay, so let's find something that we can put on here. You know, because we don't have enough pockets, right? So let's go ahead and we're going to add a pocket here with our privacy envelope. Okay, so I cut it down. Okay, so we need to cut it a little more here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fold this piece over. This is going to be an envelope, but okay, I'm going to go ahead and okay, I like that it's folded here, but I don't think we need as big of a flap because it's going to interfere with things going in and out of this envelope. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put some glue here, and then I'm still going to go ahead and let's pull this down, put it in this side, lift it up, put it in this side, okay, and then push it down. Okay, and get any glue off that decided to go up here. Okay, so that gives me a nice edge on that pocket right there. Up, and so that turns that into a pocket. Okay, so that takes care of that envelope flap. Now I want to know that this is a pocket, so I'm going to come in and just do the little cutting with the 1-inch hole punch. You can use any punches in this challenge. If you'd like to join us in the July Just Junk Journal Challenge, there is still plenty of time. And the details videos in the description box down below. Just follow the directions from that video. Join us in the Facebook group, and we would love to have you. It is a lot of fun. And there are prizes just for finishing. You receive a Dear Julie digital kit and an invitation to a virtual party. We call it the VIP. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so this is my first envelope item, and it's a double tuck on a pocket. Okay, so double tuck on a large pocket. I love it, and there we go. So there's that. I think we do need to make a card. Let's see. We do have. Okay, so this was a coloring book cover. Why not, right? Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to cut it right at the top edge. I don't know if you're going to be able to see me cut all the way down. Sorry. Okay, so we'll go ahead and cut all the way down. And we're going to cut right at this UPC label. Check that out. We now have a little bookmark that we'll be able to use somewhere. And then here I want to come and I want to cut and not have those words. Okay, so there's that beautiful card that we have that will go right in here. Okay, and we're going to make it a pull tab pocket. So I'm going to want to find one of my round things. You know what? Let's put our little holder out on the desk. Okay, so if we have, oh, look at here, we have one of the wooden looking markers from the bingo game. Okay, so that, I'm going to just do that by itself. And I'll go ahead and use my tiny attacher. So that will fit in there. And I put my little dilly bobber a little low, but that's okay. It would fit perfect up there. Okay, anyway, we'll go ahead and I have the birds. So there were 2 sets of these birds in my Highlights magazine that I've been using. So since we have blue on this page, oh no, let's use the robin. Okay, so we'll put him or her, we'll put this bird onto this tag. So I fussy cut these out. I did not fussy rip them because the paper of my Highlights magazine is so brittle. You know, it's 50 years old, so it was, okay, so that can go right in there. And, you know, we did do another bird that was similar to that in a window. And then while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and just put this little blue jay down here. Kind of finishes up this little page right here, and I'm just going to put it like he's on our little bird feeder. And then we'll add some words. This one's about the rose, so we'll put that. I'm enjoying this because there's lots of pretty pages and going to be in this journal, but I still have journaling space. Okay. And of course we can come back and add more to that page later, but that takes care of this part. Okay, now we have closed this envelope. We can either just leave it closed or we can go ahead and open it. And this time I'm going to open it with my postal scissors, because those are my my second pair of scissors. You get to use 2 pairs of scissors, plus you can use fabric scissors. Okay, so if you are working with fabric and you need to use fabric scissors because you're not ripping your fabric like I've been, you know, I just use my favorite scissors to get the fabric started. Okay, so there we go. We've got that little edge, but that is going to open that up, and so we'll be able to make something for in there. Okay, so I did add an envelope, and that will count as 1. The other parts we can come back and do later. So for my second envelope, I have chosen a church envelope. Okay, so this is a church envelope, and a privacy envelope that has this amazing hatch. Look at, or plaid or whatever, but it's cool. And so we're going to go ahead, and I do want to put my fold, if I can. Yeah, I can. Okay, I'm going to put my fold on my fold. Fold on my fold. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and draw this out. I have deconstructed the envelope. I like it. They're pretty. My journal is a little bigger than normal, so I can have long envelopes for a pocket or something. So you could also just turn this envelope inside out if you wanted to. So I don't know, maybe you have a pretty frilly envelope in your stash, and you might even be hoarding it because it's a pretty frilly envelope. And so here we're going to go ahead and cut this. Okay, so this is our little privacy envelope template here. We'll go ahead and we can turn it over. So I have shown several privacy envelope ideas in this challenge, but also I did a whole journal using privacy envelopes, black and white privacy envelopes, and I'll put the playlist for that at the end of this video. It'll be on the end screen, so so you can check that out, or you can search privacy envelope Dear Julie Julie. Remember that Dear Julie Julie is all one word, and if you search for it like that, you should be able to find it that way as well. So here we have our little privacy envelope, and we can go ahead and close this up. You can, I'm like, uh-oh. I was going to put these on the outside because I thought they were kind of cool. Oops. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the glue on. Fold it up. Fold it in, and you notice I've got glue up here. We don't want glue in the places where it's going to be on the inside of the envelope. Okay, so there's my envelope. Now this could be a floating envelope. You could just go ahead and close it. So this is using a template and making your own envelope using a template. Okay, so that is that. And then in the journal, now I have this interesting little thing here that I've got going on, and you know what? I'm gonna leave it. It is a junk journal, so it can stay. So let's find those pages again. Okay, so here's where we stenciled our little birds, and I think I like it on this page. Okay. So this can become, we're going to do a couple things. First of all, we're going to go ahead and put it down. If I come over, nope, no matter what, I'm going to lose that. I can put it up higher. Yeah, we'll use that green as our, no we won't. We're going to put it in over it. Because there was a sentence, one little sentence down there, and it looked totally out of place. So, okay, so now we have a pocket, because you know I like pockets and I cannot lie. So we have a little pocket here that we'll be able to put something in. And of course we'll have the secret pocket. Well, I don't know that it's secret because it definitely looks like it's a... Okay, and then I did go ahead and I punched out this little bird with my Stampin' Up! Bird punch that I got several years ago. So this is the punch. I'm going to turn its wing upside down. It will have a hard time flying, but I don't expect it to be taking off this page. I just think that this with the line in it is kind of cool and it's different. Okay, and then we have this little twig that came with it. Okay, and I think we'll turn that over and we'll just place that down below. So we've got this little bird collage thing happening down here. You know, we have all these that say admit one. We have a lot of these. So I think we'll go ahead and put this one right here. Admit one. Like its tickets are going to be in that. Okay. And then of course we do have our little sayings that we've been using. Okay, so we used a privacy envelope and a church envelope. So we used 2 envelopes in this one here. Now we have also been using some washi tape. I'm going to go ahead and add it down here just for some color. Okay, yeah, I like that. Okay, so whatever I make here is going to be pretty big, and I think we'll go ahead and cover up the title. There we go. I like it. Okay, so that's number 2, and then it's going to need a couple of things. So this is going to fit perfect right in there. We might want to go ahead and add some lined paper or something there, but I'm going to go ahead and consider that it lives there. So now we are on our 3rd one. I have to grab the right envelope because Lucy ate the edge of one of the envelopes that I had to do for this little segment. Okay, so here we are, and we are going to use the whole envelope on this page, okay? But I am going to do a couple things along with this. Okay, so when I put it down, I want to do it so that the dots show up. I think that will be a cool look. And I need another privacy envelope. A big one. Okay, so we have this big blue privacy envelope. It's like the one we used in the privacy envelope video. As you notice, I'm using privacy envelopes for colored paper, or for, for paper that has pretty stuff. Okay, so yeah, don't forget that option. Okay, so I want to make an insert for this envelope. Okay. About that far. So here we go. Cutting across. Now I want to cut inside this, just to the inside. And you could use your, you could rip this. Something weird happened here. So let's go ahead and find out what we got. Okay. I'm going to pull it down just a little. And I probably wouldn't have even done this part except for that the sticky is there. And then we need it to be a little bit smaller so it will go down inside the envelope. This should go down inside. Let's see. Yeah, we did good. Okay, and then this is going to come up. And if you have a pretty envelope that's already got the stuff, then you are in better shape than I was. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put some glue around it. So what we're doing is we're adding the insert inside of an envelope. So you know you can do this even like if you're doing a wedding invitation or a birthday card. You can go ahead and make an insert. Okay, so remember, I'm going to put it on this page, and okay, like this, but I didn't want to just put it on that page just like that. I am going to go ahead, and I have another piece of this, and I'm going to go ahead and use it on the top of this page. So I need about that much. Go ahead and pull out the cutter. I've marked it where I want it cut, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. Okay. So again, this was paper from the inside of the inside cover of the journal. Okay, and I just cut a sliver off, and I'm going to go ahead and let's make sure that our pine cones are facing up. So I like that it says birdhouses right there. I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of that and leave it. Just like I'm going to leave those. Make sure that you can see the dots. Make sure you can see that it says birdhouse. You guys, I had this book for so long. And I've looked at it, but I've never made anything from it or anything. So I was like, you know what, I think this is a good book for a junk journal. Okay, so I've got that going on. Now if I come all the way down to the bottom, perfect. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to make, this is going to be a double tuck up here. And then we are going to have this pocket, okay? And we are going to have a pocket on the side. So, to do that, first for the pocket on the side, you see my hand is here. That means don't put any glue there, Julie. Okay, so we're going to put our glue around these 3 sides of the main part of the envelope. Okay, and then up at the top, we want a double tuck. So we're just going to go ahead and add glue coming down. Okay, now we are going to be very careful putting this down because I want these dots to show, and I don't want it to cover up the word birdhouse. Okay, so we have the double whammy that we're trying to take care of here. Okay, so the dots are showing. I like that. And okay, so we will have a place for something in here, in here, in here, and in this side pocket here. Okay, so all those places. And we used a whole envelope, which I think is kind of cool. And we used up another privacy envelope that was junk, right? So I think I want to cover this up. So I'm going to use the washi tape. Because yes, you can use washi tape this time. This time I said you could use any kind of tape. Okay? So there's that. Let's make sure this is staying down. Okay. So our 3 envelope ideas. Using full-size envelope, turning it into a double tuck with the pocket and a pocket. Okay. Then we also made, from a privacy envelope, we used a template of a church envelope, and we made an envelope out of a privacy envelope. Now we have a pocket and we have a pocket. And then we also did our side flap double tuck. Okay, so side flap double tuck with a pocket. There's our double tuck. There's our flip out, and then we have this beautiful card. So we used a privacy envelope here as well. So we used privacy envelopes on 1, 2, all 3 of our projects this time. These are not going to go into the journal in this order. These are just, I'm keeping them like this so that I know what I've used and what is coming. So which one was your favorite? I love this double tuck flip flap with the pocket thing. I think this is a great set of pages right here. I love how this turned out, and so I think that is my favorite. And so what is your favorite? And I want to thank you for being here, and I hope you had a great time, and I hope you'll join us in the July Just Junk Journal Challenge. Again, the details video is in the description box down below. Just follow the directions and come and have a great time. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so YouTube will tell you when the next video is. And just in case, remember, we do have that schedule. 10:30 a.m. Pacific time and 4 o'clock Pacific time weekdays. Have a great day. Bye. Bye-bye.